Hi, I'm Margaret Ann Lembo, and I'm here with you for the purpose of doing an Archangels and Gemstone Guardians cards reading. So when I say reading, I don't necessarily mean fortune telling, just so you know. It's really to allow for divine inspiration and to help someone, yourself or someone else, with their life. And so when working with my deck, what you'll find is that on one side is the picture of a gemstone and a question for contemplative thought. And then right under it will be some divine guidance or some insight that you would want to use to help you with whatever the challenge is. So this one happens to be Sugilite. And it says, are you experiencing repetitive thoughts or incessant mind chatter? Do you grab onto a thought, memory, or life experience and chew it over and over and over again? It's time to let go and release situations from your past, whether it's 5 minutes ago or 5 years ago, and find peace and true happiness. So then you can make that decision to find truth and happiness and use Sugilite as the reminder. And then you may have noticed as I was holding the card up, there's also more information. So these are double-sided cards on the other side of the deck on the card. And so Archangel Uriel brings you an affirmation, a positive thought. I am a miracle worker. Love is vibrating in all aspects of my being. I transform and transmute negative energy. I release the past and move forward with love. I attract inner peace and great joy every day in many ways. I see the bigger picture. So Sugilite would be the stone to utilize, and there are many others that you could utilize for that purpose as well. So if you were going to incorporate this into a reading, let's say you do tarot card readings, or you were doing an angel therapy session or an angel messenger session, what I recommend is you take the deck and you start to shuffle the deck, and you ask your client to, I a lot of times just ask them to think a thought of what it is that they want some insight on, and maybe not even tell me what it's about, so that way my filter doesn't get involved in the situation. So in this case, we have an imaginary person thinking this thought, sending me the idea of what it is they want help with. And it's interesting, here are the 4 cards that I pulled. And so the first one is Moldavite. So Moldavite, I would say that I would probably want to say to the client, are you thinking outside the box? Have you allowed yourself to think beyond what the norm is? So if you do, you can then open your heart to more love and inner peace. I would also like to recommend that you realize that there's more loyal people around you than you may know, and to focus on the people who are loyal in your life and to let them help you be happy and healthy. And you be loyal to them as well. That was Sapphire, in case you were wondering where I got that from. And this isn't necessarily from reading what's on the card. This is once you get to know these cards, you'll get to know what various gemstones are good for, and then you can utilize both all the words that are provided, the content that's on the card, but also what you get to know as the gem. So the next one that I had pulled was green tourmaline. And so with that, I would say is that you have an abundance of great goodness and love in your life, and to focus all of your awareness and all of your attention on that and leave behind anything that is not good. Just let it go. Let it go. It's not worth holding on to. And tree agate. So tree agate to me is a reminder to take time to spend in nature. You know, I know for me, I'm a writer and I run businesses, so my tendency is to be behind a computer, be inside the building of my store, and so I have to really schedule time to spend in nature, whether it's in my pool or under my big oak tree in my backyard. And so when tree agate shows up in your life, it's a reminder to go outside. So that's just a short little reading based on no one actually asking the question, but maybe if you're watching this today, that is a reading especially for you. Again, the name of the deck is the Archangels and Gemstone Guardians cards. It's available on Amazon. It's available on any of your bookstores nearby, and so if they don't have it, ask them to special order it for you. Thanks so much for watching. This is Margaret Ann Lembo, signing off for today.